Can you believe we're finally here? I asked, dragging my suitcase across the resort lobby. The sun hit my face, warm and bright, like it was daring me to smile. Mia laughed, her fingers brushing mine as she steadied herself on the escalator. I know, it feels like forever since we got out of the city. I needed this. Ryan smirked from behind us. Yeah. Sun, sand, cocktails. Can't wait to do absolutely nothing. I rolled my eyes. You'll get bored in a day, trust me. Mia glanced at Ryan, her eyes flickering with something I couldn't read. Maybe not, she said softly, almost a whisper. I caught the way her hand lingered near his arm. Hey, you two plotting something? I teased, but the joking tone didn't hide the little knot forming in my stomach. Ryan shrugged. Just talking about beach volleyball. Nothing serious. Hung, I said, forcing a laugh. Still, I noticed their quiet smiles when they thought I wasn't watching. Something felt off. As we unpacked in our room, Mia hummed while arranging our things. I can't wait for dinner tonight, she said, looking at Ryan with a grin I didn't recognize. I cleared my throat. Dinner? We're all together, right? Ryan nodded, but his eyes flicked toward Mia like he had a secret. Yeah, just wanted to check out the pool first. You coming? I hesitated. Nah, I'll settle in. Don't want to get sunburned. Mia's laugh sounded lighter than usual, almost conspiratorial. Suit yourself. Ryan, just don't get yourself lost. Ryan winked at her. I forced a smile, but inside, the unease grew. I tried to brush it off, telling myself I was imagining things. Later. By the beach, we settled into chairs, the waves lapping lazily at our feet. I watched Mia and Ryan toss a frisbee, their movements synchronized too perfectly. Their laughter overlapping in a way that excluded me. You're not joining? Ryan asked, tossing the frisbee near my chair. Thought I'd watch for a bit, I said. Someone has to cheer you on. Mia jogged over, brushing sand off my arm. You're always watching. You need to join in. Come on, it'll be fun. I shook my head. Maybe later. She pouted, then glanced at Ryan. And I caught it another secret look, fleeting but enough to make my chest tighten. That night, over dinner, our conversation was light, surface level, but every so often. Mia leaned closer to Ryan when I wasn't looking. Pass the salt, Ryan, she said softly, and I felt a flicker of irritation. Ryan laughed. Careful, or I'll start charging rent for all the times I get leaned on. I smiled, but it was forced. Yeah, make sure you bill me too. Emma, our cousin visiting with her family, piped up. So, any fun plans for tomorrow? Mia's smile was bright, but her eyes darted to Ryan again. Maybe a boat tour? Just the three of us? I blinked. 3 of us. I thought it was a family trip. Isn't everyone coming? Ryan's smile didn't reach his eyes. We'll see. Just an idea. I nodded, pretending not to notice the subtle tension. But inside, a voice whispered, warning me something was wrong. I shoved it aside, telling myself I was overthinking. After dinner, as we walked back to our room, Mia held my hand. Her fingers warm and soft. Don't worry. Everything's fine, she murmured. I wanted to believe her. I wanted to trust her. But the way she smiled at Ryan, the way Ryan looked back, it gnawed at me. Something was off. I just didn't know what yet. I lay awake that night, staring at the ceiling, trying to convince myself it was nothing. The sound of the waves should have calmed me, but it didn't. Every laugh, every glance, every small touch replayed in my mind. I clenched my fists under the covers. Get a grip, I whispered to myself. It's just a vacation, just a vacation. But deep down, I couldn't shake the feeling that this trip was going to change everything. I lounged on the balcony, pretending to read a travel brochure, but my eyes kept flicking toward Mia and Ryan. They were sitting on the couch, their heads close together over a phone. Are you texting Emma again? I asked casually, trying to sound normal. Mia jumped slightly. No, just sharing some pictures with Ryan. Ryan glanced at me, a small smirk playing on his lips. Yeah, just some funny memes. Nothing serious. I forced a smile, but my stomach twisted. Funny memes, huh? You two laughing without me already? Mia laughed nervously. It's not like that. Just jokes. I nodded, but I noticed the way their shoulders brushed. The closeness felt intentional, like I was an intruder in my own room. I wanted to say something, but my throat tightened. Later at lunch, Emma leaned over, whispering, "You look tense. Everything okay?" "I'm fine," I said, forcing a grin. "Just enjoying the sun." Emma didn't look convinced. "You know, I've noticed Mia and Ryan acting a little strange." "Maybe it's nothing," I shrugged. "Maybe. I'm probably overthinking." Mia poured herself some juice, her hand lingering on Ryan's arm for a moment longer than normal. "Relax," she said, giving me a sweet smile that didn't reach her eyes. Ryan added, "Yeah, come on. Don't stress over tiny things." I nodded, but my mind raced. Tiny things? They were laughing together like a secret world existed between them. Every glance, every shared smile felt like a betrayal. That afternoon, we went to the pool. I leaned against the lounge chair, watching as Mia and Ryan splashed each other. "You two are really competitive, huh?" I called out. Ryan grinned. "Someone has to keep her on her toes." Mia glared playfully at him. "Hey, don't make me lose." Their laughter carried over the water, bright and warm, but I felt cold. Something about the way they looked at each other, the inside jokes. The touches, they excluded me completely. Mark came over, carrying drinks. "Having fun?" he asked. I nodded. "Sure, just watching them." Mark raised an eyebrow. "Watching them?" "Yeah," I said, forcing a laugh. "They're entertaining." He smirked knowingly. "Be careful. Sometimes people hide things behind smiles." I frowned, trying to shake the feeling, but his words stayed with me. Were they hiding something? Later that evening, back at the villa, I caught Mia and Ryan whispering in the hallway. I froze at the doorway, pretending not to hear. "I don't want him to notice," Mia said softly. Ryan chuckled. "Relax, he's clueless." Always the perfect little brother. My chest tightened. Perfect little brother? Was that a joke or a warning? I wanted to storm in, demand the truth, but something told me I'd regret it. Emma peeked into the room. "Everything okay?" I nodded quickly. "Yeah, just tired." Emma looked unconvinced but didn't push. I tried to sleep that night. But every laugh, every glance, every whispered word replayed in my mind. The air felt thick, heavy with things unsaid. Around midnight, I woke to the sound of footsteps. I slipped out of bed quietly, peeking down the hallway. Mia's figure appeared in the dim light, slipping silently toward Ryan's room. She paused, glancing back at me as if sensing my eyes, then continued. I felt my stomach drop. "What the hell?" I whispered to myself. I wanted to follow, to confront them, but my legs felt like lead. All I could do was watch, frozen in disbelief as she disappeared behind the door, my fists clenched. My heart pounded. Betrayal wasn't just a suspicion anymore, it was real. I retreated to my room, sliding the door shut. I tried to breathe, tried to calm the storm in my chest, but it was impossible. Every nerve screamed at me. Something was wrong. I couldn't ignore it. I sank onto the bed, staring at the ceiling, feeling anger, hurt, disbelief collide inside me. This trip, this vacation, was no longer about sun and laughter. It was about secrets, betrayal, and the truth I wasn't ready to face. And yet, even in the dark, one thought kept repeating. I would find out exactly what was going on. I woke up to sunlight slicing through the curtains, a lazy warmth on my face. At first, I thought it was another normal morning. Then I heard voices. Low, urgent, and unmistakably familiar. "You're overthinking," Ryan whispered. "Don't you think this is wrong?" Mia's voice trembled slightly. My chest tightened. I froze, my brain slow to process. Could it be? I crept toward the door, heart hammering, and peeked into the room across the hall. My stomach dropped. They were there. Mia and Ryan together on the bed, laughing, talking, too close, their hands brushing. The world spun. "What the hell?" I hissed under my breath. Mia's eyes snapped to mine. It's not what it looks like." Ryan sat up, hair messy, trying to look casual. "Come on, man. Don't make a scene. I stepped back, voice shaking. Not what it looks like? You're in my room? My fiancé.
My brother?
What do you call this? It's complicated, Mia said, guilt flashing in her eyes. I didn't mean for it to happen. Ryan shrugged, leaning back. She's overreacting, dude. It's not like you were paying attention. Not paying attention? I trusted you both. I believed in the Suze. And this is what I find? Mia's face twisted. I never wanted to hurt you. I save it. I shouted. I don't want to hear excuses. Not from either of you. Ryan leaned forward, voice sharp. Look, I didn't plan it. She came to me. Just happened. You can't control everything, man. My hands shook. Just happened? You're my brother. And you. You're supposed to care about me. About my trust. Mia bit her lip. I was lonely. I felt ignored. I didn't think you'd find out. I didn't ignore you. I yelled, I loved you. I trusted you. And you both of you went behind my back. Ryan rolled his eyes. You're being dramatic. We didn't mean to hurt you. It's not like it was planned revenge or anything. Not planned? You destroyed everything I thought I had. I said, pacing. My voice cracked. I can't even look at you two the same way. Mia stepped closer, voice pleading. Please, just listen. I didn't think don't, I interrupted. I can't hear it. I need space. I left the room, slamming the door behind me. My legs carried me outside to the balcony, my chest tight with anger and disbelief. I leaned against the railing, staring at the horizon, trying to breathe. Emma appeared, her face concerned. Hey, everything okay? I didn't answer immediately. I just shook my head, letting the silence say what words couldn't. You look pale, she said softly. Something happened. I clenched my fists. They betrayed me. Both of them. I can't. Emma sighed. I thought I noticed something before, but I didn't want to assume you didn't notice. I asked bitterly. Or you didn't care? No, I care, she said quickly. I just didn't want to get involved. You need to calm down before doing anything you'll regret. I nodded stiffly, though I felt the anger bubbling inside. Calm down? How could I calm down when my own fiancé and brother? God, it felt like the floor had vanished beneath me. Mark came out holding a coffee. Morning. Rough night? You could say that, I muttered. I wasn't ready to explain. Not to anyone. Not yet. He sat next to me. Want to talk about it? I shook my head. No, I need time. Mia came out, her expression nervous, tentative. I'm sorry, she said softly. I can explain. Don't, I snapped. I can't, not now. Not to you. Not to him. Just stay away. Ryan leaned against the doorway, arms crossed. You're acting like a psycho. Seriously, chill. I turned sharply. Chill? You want me to chill after this? He shrugged. I didn't think it was a big deal. It happened. Move on? Move on? My voice rose. You think I can just forget that you betrayed me? Both of you? That you laughed, shared secrets, while I was blind enough to trust you? Mia flinched. I never wanted this. Please believe me. Believe you. I laughed bitterly, shaking my head. How could I ever believe you again? Every word, every touch, every smile. A lie. Emma placed a hand on my shoulder. Hey, I'm here. Take a breath. Don't let this destroy you. I pulled away. I don't know if I can. Or want to forgive them, Mark sighed. Revenge, confrontation, silence. Whatever you choose, just make sure it's what you want. Don't let anger make the choice for you. Sank onto the balcony chair, staring at the ocean. I trusted them. I thought, this trip would be perfect. Now, I clenched my fists again. Now, it's just proof of how wrong I was. Mia and Ryan stayed inside, avoiding my gaze. I felt a mixture of rage and heartbreak, the kind that makes your chest tight and your mind spin. I didn't know what to do next. The betrayal had shattered me. and I was left alone on the balcony, staring at the horizon, knowing nothing would ever feel the same. I sat on the edge of the bed, staring at the floor, my hands clenched together. The betrayal replayed in my mind like a broken record. Every laugh, every touch, every secret glance, they all stabbed me over and over. Mia knocked softly on the door. "Can we talk?" I didn't answer. I didn't mean for this to happen, she continued. "Please, I want to explain." I finally looked up. "Explain? What is there to explain? You chose him. You both did." Ryan's voice came from the doorway. "Come on, man. I didn't force her. You're overreacting." Overreacting. I shouted. "I saw it. I saw you together. Every word you're saying now is just another lie." Mia flinched. I'm sorry. I really am sorry." I laughed bitterly. "Do you even know what that means? Or are you just saying it because it sounds good?" Ryan stepped closer. I said, "Don't overreact. You're making a scene for no reason, scene. My world is falling apart, and you call it a scene?" I yelled. "You destroyed everything I believed in. Everything I trusted." Emma appeared in the hallway looking uneasy. "Hey, maybe step back. Don't let anger rule you." "I don't care about anger," I said, voice low and trembling. "I care about truth. I care about loyalty. You both failed at both." Mia's eyes filled with tears. I never wanted to hurt you. I felt lonely. I didn't know how to tell you." I shook my head. "Lonely? You had me? You had my trust. And you chose to betray it. How can you even justify that?" Ryan rolled his eyes. "Just calm down. Seriously, you're blowing this way out of proportion?" "Blowing it out of proportion?" I echoed, my chest tight. "Do you even hear yourself? I caught you. I don't have to imagine it. I saw everything." Mia's voice cracked. "Please, just give me a chance to make it right." "Make it right?" I asked, my voice almost a whisper now. "Do you even know what you broke? Do you even know how much this hurts?" Emma stepped closer. "He's right. You need to understand the impact of your actions, Mia. Ryan, too." Ryan crossed his arms. "I get it. Fine. But what do you want me to do? Cry and apologize endlessly? I didn't plan it, okay?" I laughed bitterly, shaking my head. "Plan it or not, you did it. You both did it. And now you're pretending this is a misunderstanding?" Mia wiped her eyes. "I never wanted this. I love you, but I messed up, love me." I whispered, voice breaking. "Is that what you call it? Love, you betrayed me. You lied. You laughed with him while I trusted you." Silence filled the room. The only sound was my heavy breathing and the faint hum of the ceiling fan. I sank onto the bed, burying my face in my hands. The pain was suffocating, pressing down like a weight I couldn't lift. Emma's voice was soft. "Take time. Don't rush yourself. But you need to think about what's next." I lifted my head, eyes burning. "Next? I don't know if I can trust them. I don't know if I can forgive. But I do know I won't let this destroy me." Ryan muttered, "You're being ridiculous. You think you're the only one hurting?" I looked at him, voice cold. "No. But I'm the one who caught you both. I'm the one who sees the truth. And I will make sure everyone knows it eventually." I flinched. You wouldn't." "Oh, I would," I said, voice quiet but sharp. "Not in anger. Not yet. But in time. Everyone will see the truth." I stood, pacing the room. "You've shaken my world, but I won't let you break me. I need to take control again. I need to plan, and I need to watch. And maybe, just maybe, I'll make sure you feel what I feel now." Mia looked stricken, tears streaming. Ryan's face was tight with guilt or maybe fear. Emma put a hand on my shoulder again. "Be careful. Don't let revenge consume you." I shook my head, more determined than ever. "I'm not weak. I've been blind, and now I see. They'll regret every choice they made. But first, I need to rebuild myself. stronger, smarter, in control. Later, during dinner, I noticed Mia smiling at Ryan the same way she used to smile at me. A spark of anger flared inside me. My fists clenched under the table. The emotional fallout wasn't over. Not by a long shot. I sat alone in the living room, staring at a family photo on the wall. Mia smiling, Ryan beside her, and me in the middle, all pretending everything was perfect. My fingers traced the frame, heart tight. Emma appeared quietly, carrying 2 cups of coffee. "You've been staring at that for hours." "I can't stop," I admitted. "I keep thinking about how wrong everything was. How blind I was." She sat down beside me. "You know, you don't have to decide immediately. Revenge isn't always the answer." "Dah." I shook my head, voice low. "It isn't about revenge for the sake of it. It's about control. I can't let them ruin me and walk away." "Not anymore." Emma studied me. "So, you've decided?" "Yes," I said, a cold edge in my tone. "I'll take control. I'll rebuild my life. And I'll make them see that betrayal has consequences." She nodded, eyes serious. "Then let's plan. Strategically, not impulsively. You'll hurt yourself more if you act out of anger." I took a deep breath, letting the anger simmer, not boil. First step. Observation. I need to know their weaknesses. Where they slip, what they hide. I can't act blindly. Emma tilted her head. "Mia has always cared about appearances. She hates public embarrassment." Ryan. "He's proud, but he's careless when he thinks he's safe. You can use that." I clenched my fists. "Exactly. I'll use it. Every detail counts." Later, I found myself in the kitchen, noticing Mia's lipstick tube lying on the counter. My stomach twisted. She'd left it carelessly, like she didn't even think I'd notice. A symbol of the casualness of her betrayal. I muttered to myself, every little thing fuels this. Every careless smile, every glance, every leftover trace. Ryan walked in, unaware of my scrutiny. "What are you muttering about?" "Just thinking," I said, keeping my voice calm. "About how things can change if you're not careful."
I will, yes.
Unhung creepy, planning something. I smiled faintly, deliberately vague. Maybe just keeping an eye out. For mistakes, he chuckled, unaware, and walked away. My chest tightened, but satisfaction surged underneath. Observation was power. Later that afternoon, I sat outside, notebook in hand. Emma joined me, so... "What's first?" "Details," I said, flipping the notebook open. "I need everything. Timing, habits, routines. When they argue, when they're careless. Every small thing is a piece of the puzzle." Emma leaned closer. "I can help. I've noticed things too. Small gestures. How Mia reacts when she thinks no one is watching. How Ryan slips when he thinks he's invisible." I nodded, writing everything down. "Perfect. We'll build the plan slowly, silently. They won't even know it's coming." Emma hesitated. "Are you sure you want to do this? It changes you." I looked at her eyes sharp. "I'm already changed." They did that. Now it's my turn to regain control. I'll decide how far I go, but I will not let them think they've won. Evening came. Dinner was tense. Mia smiled at Ryan as she passed him the salad, a secret joke only they shared. My stomach turned, but I didn't react. I sat calm on the surface, storming inside. Every careless movement they made, every glance at each other, every laugh I wasn't part of it, all became fuel. I remembered the family photo, the lipstick, the whispers I'd caught. Symbols of betrayal I now wielded in my mind like tools. Emma nudged me lightly. "You're composed. That's good. Let them underestimate you." I nodded, eyes fixed on Mia. They won't see it coming. Not for a long time. Every small slip will matter. After dinner, I stayed in the living room while Mia and Ryan cleaned up together. I observed silently, noting their coordination, their reliance on each other, their little weaknesses. I realized how predictable they were when they thought I was oblivious. I whispered to myself, voice low but steady. No more victim. I'm not the guy they can hurt without consequence. I'm planning, I'm watching, and I'm ready. Emma watched me, her expression a mix of concern and encouragement. You're not the same man you were a few days ago, she said. I smiled faintly, almost grimly. No, I'm not. And that's exactly what they need to realize eventually. As Mia laughed quietly with Ryan in the kitchen, I clenched my fists under the table. Calm on the outside, furious on the inside. Observation, patience, strategy, my power was returning. Their careless smiles were the first cracks in their perfect little world. And I would make sure those cracks turned into a collapse they never saw coming. I sat at the breakfast table, watching Mia arrange plates like nothing had changed. Her smile was careful. Ryan told a joke about college, and everyone laughed. I smiled, measured. Inside, I was already at work. Morning, Mark said, sliding in. You look sharper today. Thanks, I said. Sleep did me good, Emma leaned in. You okay? You look focused. I am, I answered. Focused on moving forward. Mia passed me toast, her fingers brushing mine. She didn't notice the smear of lipstick on the crust. Little things mattered. Plans for today? Ryan asked. Beach tournament. That sounds great, Mark said. They left with towels. I waited until they were gone and called the resort desk as a worried guest. Can someone check the pool? I heard some nets are frayed. Safety first. We'll send maintenance, the voice said. At the beach, Ryan swaggered. The nets were slightly frayed where I'd asked maintenance to check. A rope snapped mid-game and Ryan fell, knee twisting. Mia rushed to him, face pale. The crowd murmured, Are you okay? She asked, I'm fine. Just a sprain, he lied. Do you want the infirmary? I offered, No, I'm good. Don't make it bigger, he said. Later, I told the manager an umbrella in the VIP area was loose. A gust toppled it, grazing guests. A complaint followed. Someone claimed Mia argued with a vendor. Rumors spread. That evening, Mark sat with me on the terrace. You're doing a lot of little things, he observed. Trying to embarrass them? I'm exposing them, I said. People respect the surface, not the truth. Let's be careful. People will wonder who's behind this, he warned. Good, I said. Let them wonder. Emma found me later. Do you ever feel bad? Sometimes, I admitted. But then I remember Mia laughing with him while I sat there. Sure this helps heal? She asked. It's about control, I said. I need to take it back, piece by piece. A photo of Mia and Ryan whispering went online. Someone uploaded it to a travel group with a caption that twisted the context. Comments poured in. Mia's cheeks burned when relatives asked, Who did this? She demanded one night. Maybe someone jealous, Ryan said. Their defensiveness pleased me. Each denial was a brick in the wall I built. That night, I overheard Mia in a panic. Someone posted that photo. It's everywhere. Keep calm, Ryan said. We'll handle it. Who would want to hurt us? She asked. I sat in the doorway listening. Guilt flickered for a moment, then faded. I remembered their whispers in bed, their secret jokes. I pressed my back to the wall and let silence be my ally. Days in, Ryan accused Emma at breakfast. Have you been talking to him? Did he tell you to post that thing? Emma looked stunned. No. Why would I do that? You're always around him, Ryan said. I'm his cousin, she replied. I'm here because I care, he stormed off. The cracks deepened. Auntie Sana asked loudly at lunch. Mia, was that picture really you two whispering? It was taken out of context, Mia said. Auntie Sana shook her head. Context doesn't matter when people talk, Ryan snapped. We're fine, okay? Stop making a thing out of nothing. No one is making a thing, she said. People notice. You should be careful. Mark pulled me aside. You're getting results, but they're anxious. That could be dangerous. I know, I said. Anxiety is the point. It cracks them. Emma touched my hand. I worry about you. Don't lose yourself to this. Maybe I have to become this man for now, I said. That night, Ryan barged into our room. "Who are you working with? Who posted the photo?" he demanded. I sat quiet. "Why would I tell?" "You've been quiet," he said. "You were always there. Maybe I'll let you make the next mistake," I answered. "You're threatening me?" he asked. "I'm warning you," I said. "Stop acting like the world owes you silence." He left, slamming the door. I heard Mia sobbing softly. My heart twisted, but I also felt relief. My presence unsettled them. They were starting to fear consequences. The next morning, Mia cornered me by the pool, eyes red. "Please, tell me if you know who did it," she begged. "I can't face everyone." I looked at her. "Why should I help you now? After what you did?" "I'm scared," she said. "This is ruining me." "You made choices," I said. "I made mine." She reached out. "Is there any way to fix this?" I hesitated. My hand tightened, then dropped. "Fix it. You broke the trust. Fixing takes more than words," she whispered. "I didn't mean I'll decide what to do," I answered. "Not you? Not Ryan?" Later, old Mr. Ahmed pulled me aside. "Patience, son. Pride leads to mistakes.
I have patience, I replied.
But patience can also be a slow burn." He studied me. "Don't let bitterness make your life smaller." "I won't." I lied to him, to myself. I walked to the balcony and looked at the town below. The plan worked. The cracks spread, but success felt heavy. Each small win changed me. As whispers grew louder, so did the danger. Someone watched the fallout. Soon suspicion might turn into accusation, and then everything could fall apart in ways I hadn't planned.